about what Dylan Larkin recently said, but how would you recently, even if it's now or maybe in the past, how is it different or is it the same? And if so, what way in building a team?
Well, I think you mentioned it when you started talking about it about in baseball, up the middle, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, pitcher, catcher, second baseman, shortstop, center fielder. And then you sort of add from there. In hockey, you know, the bottom line to win championships, it's not about winning games, it's about winning championships is goaltending. You gotta eventually usually that's your last piece. So it's usually up the middle. And in hockey,
why is it your last piece? Why isn't it your first?
Because
piece?
they're so hard to come by. It can be your first piece if you do it like Steve Yzerman does it in Tampa Bay and drafts Vasilevsky.
Right.
We're hoping that Costa is going to be that. Or because it very rarely works out. Because why? Because goaltenders take more time to develop. And usually, how many guys do you see that are come up through the system guys? No, they usually like get moved around because it's a tough position. Mm-hmm. It's usually something you find yourself as you get older. So that's the finishing piece. Right, the new NHL, it used to be your 1C. You had to have your Fedorovs, your Gretzkys, your Lemieux, your Yzerman,
superstars.
Like
you're Connor
this.
McDavid right now. Okay.
No, but then it moved. The NHL now is to have your Mo Seider. Like your Nick Lidstrom, your Hedman. You need the Cale Makar.
Gotcha.
You need that guy that can play 30 minutes a night and be out there and control offense, defense, stuff like that. So hockey's a different game, and but again, it's a lot up the middle. If you're going to say the two most important is your goaltender and your center iceman, right? Your 1C, your Connor McDavid, and why doesn't Edmonton win? Because the question mark's always been in net. How many different guys have they stuck in there to try to figure it out? We were in the same position back in the 90s. Right? My first year was Shovel Day, then trade for Senza, then Bernie and Ozzy, and they finally get it done. But then after that, you had Bill Ranford, then you get Cujo coming in, and then we got Hasek again and Manny, and it all moves around. So that's it's more the way that it is.